Hello everyone, welcome to Coin Masters. I'm Harshita Alveli. Today we have Arunava with us who is from West Bengal and he got placed in ITC Infotech recently. So he is here to share his experience with us. Let's get started. Let's talk to him and get to know about the entire interview process in detail. Hi Arunava.
Hi ma'am, how are you ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine ma'am.
So firstly, I would like to congratulate you for getting placed in ITC Infotech, Arunava. We are really happy for you.
Thank you so much ma'am.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about the interview experience. But before that, could you tell more about yourself, Arunava?
Yes ma'am. Ma'am, I am Arunava Samanto. I am from Kolkata, West Bengal. Currently, I am pursuing BTech from Narula Institute of Technology in Department of Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering. And ma'am, currently I got placed on ITC Infotech with 4.25 LPA and the job profile is Associate IT Consultant.
Okay, that's really nice to know, Arunava. So yeah, let's talk about the interview experience now. Was this an on-campus or an off-campus interview, Arunava?
On-campus interview.
It was on-campus interview. So when did ITC Infotech visit your campus?
Ma'am, on the month of September.
In the month of September 2022.
2022, yes ma'am.
Okay, and when was the first round conducted?
Ma'am, the first round conducted on 21st September.
21st September, the first round was conducted. And what was it?
Ma'am, it is an aptitude round.
Mm-hmm.
So the platform was MCAT.
AMCAT, okay. So could you tell us about details about the first round? How many sections were there? How many questions were there? What was the difficulty level?
Yes, ma'am, sure. Ma'am, there are in the first round, there are total 4 sections, verbal ability, logical reasoning, quantitative ability, and automata fix. And ma'am, there in the verbal ability, there are total 22 questions for 18 minutes. And ma'am, the difficulty levels of those questions are easy to moderate, and they covered the chapter on the basics of grammars and fix the problems, fix the errors. And ma'am, they covered the article preposition and reading comprehension, like that thing. And after that the section was logical reasoning. In the logical reasoning part, there are 14 questions for 14 minutes, and this is also easy to moderate, and they covered the chapter on calendar, clock, coding, decoding, like that part. And after that, the section was quantitative aptitude. In that part, there was 14 questions for 20 minutes, and they covered the chapter on percentage, profit loss, and basic algebras, like those things. And the last part, not the least, there was an automata fixed round, and in this part there were 7 questions for 20 minutes. That's all.
Okay. That's all. So automata, what were the coding questions that were asked? Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, they just asked basics questions, and they just do some errors on this question, or your work is to fix the problems, fix the errors.
So was that also kind of easy to moderate? You were able to answer?
Yes, ma'am. Easy to moderate.
Okay, great. So first round seemed easy for you, easy to moderate types. It was not quite difficult.
No, ma'am, not quite difficult.
Okay, and when did you get to know that you're shortlisted for the next round?
Ma'am, on that day, I mean 21st September. Yes.
Okay, nice. And yeah, when was the next round conducted and what was it?
Ma'am, the next round was communication round, English communication, and this is conducted on the same day. From 7 p.m. Actually, the first round conducted on the 21st September on 10 p.m. 10 a.m. and the next round conducted on 7 p.m. So on that part, there is a English communication round, so they can check your reading, they can check your pronunciation and your vocabulary and your communication skills, like that thing.
Okay, fine. So yeah, when did you get to know the results of this round?
Ma'am, I get to know the result on the next day. I mean 22 September.
22nd September. So the process was very quick, no?
Yes, ma'am, very quick.
Okay, and what was the next round?
Ma'am, the next round was a technical interview round. Ma'am, the technical interview round conducted on 23rd September on the Friday. So the time slot was 30 minutes slot, and the platform was MCAT. So ma'am, in that platform, so the interviewer asked me first of all, interviewer asked me introduce myself. So after that, the interviewer asked me some basic questions on Java and C. So the questions was difference between C and Java, and the difference between C++ and Java. After that, the interviewer asked me on the basic 4 principles on object-oriented programming language. So he asked me what is abstraction, what is encapsulation, give one example. So after completing it, they asked me some basic questions, see like that, what is pointer, and after that, what is the difference between method overloading and constructor overloading, like that thing. So after completing the technical part, they just asked me some basic HR questions, then what is my strength and weakness, and like that thing.
Okay, so there was no separate HR interview.
No, ma'am, the HR interview on the next day. I mean,
There was an
another
interview, but still they asked some HR
Uh-huh.
questions in the technical interview.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the technical round was also quite simple, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Technical interview. You were able to answer all the questions that was asked.
Yes, ma'am, of course.
Okay, nice. And when did you get to know the results of this round, Arnav?
Ma'am, I got the selection mail on the next day, I mean 24th September.
And on the same day, HR round was also conducted.
No, no, ma'am. The HR round conducted on the 26th September. I mean,
Okay,
Monday.
there was a gap of couple of days.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, please tell us about the HR round.
Yes, ma'am. In the HR round conducted on 26th September. So, ma'am, on that round, they first of all the time slot was only for 10 minutes. So on that 10 minute, so the HR asked me the questions about the company. So they asked me why I want to join in ITC Infotech, then in which domain ITC Infotech work. And after that, they asked me about my weaknesses, about my strength, and what is my goal in my life. So after that, the interview gone. I mean, completed.
Okay, fine. So this was the entire process. And when did you get to know the final results?
Ma'am, the final results I know from in 1st September. Sorry, ma'am, 1st October.
1st October. So that was also quite quick. Within few days, you got to know the final results.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Nice. Really nice to know your experience, Arnava. We are really happy that you got placed. So how many students got placed finally, Arnava?
Ma'am, in our college, there are total 50 to 60 questions, 60 students. I mean, 55 students
Got
selected.
placed. Okay, nice to know. And yeah, since you have successfully got placed, Arnava, would you like to give any tips or suggestions to your friends and juniors?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Of course. For my suggestion is that practice aptitude, verbal, and reasoning regularly. And the second thing is that clear the basic knowledge on programming, any of those programs, C or Java.
Okay. I hope the tips you have given the students will find it helpful. And thanks for being here, Arnava. Thanks for being here, sharing all the information with us. Because right, so many students are trying so hard to get placed. So your experience will definitely help the ones who are watching the video.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Congratulations once again, and all the very best for your future, Arnava.
Thank you.